Screen echoes from the valley, telling the African story. Tanzania has the largest population in the east region of Africa. After gaining independence from Britain in 1961, the country, formerly known as Tanganyika, merged with its neighbor Zanzibar and became known as the United Republic of Tanzania.
Tanzania officially is United Republic of Tanzania. It is one of the countries in East African region, bordering to 8 countries. At the north, we have Kenya and Uganda. In the west, we have DRC, DR Congo. We have Zambia, and we have Malawi. In the south, we have Mozambique. And in the east, we have the Indian Ocean. Also, Tanzania is the United Republic, means it is made by 2 countries. 2 independent and sovereign countries were united. These were the former Tanganyika, the current Tanzania mainland, and Zanzibar. Yeah, these countries, our forefathers, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere in Tanganyika side, and Sheikh Amani Abedi Karume on Zanzibar, they willingly united in 1964 to form the United Republic of Tanzania. So may I emphasize here, Zanzibar is part of Tanzania due to that union, because many people think Zanzibar is a different country and Tanzania is a different country. It is one country, United Republic of Tanzania, consisting of Tanzania mainland and Zanzibar. We have a population of about 55 million people. That's a projection. About 120 and 120 tribes. So we have a diversity of ethnic origins of our people. We got our independence on 9th December 1961. Zanzibar, they got their independence by revolution from the Arabs on 12th of January 1964. Yeah. So Tanzania, we are Democrat. We are multi-party system. We introduced the multi-party system in 1992. We elect our president in every 5 years. Same applies to Zanzibar.
Like most African countries, the experiences of the people of Tanzania during the era of colonization were horrible, to say the least.
Colonialism, actually, it was after the Berlin Conference, if we all know. So Tanzania, we were under the German. Under the German, I think it was 1881 plus 1890 or something like, when they come there and trying to conquer us, and actually they ruled us until Second World War, when they were defeated in the war, and then we were put under the trusteeship of UN, under the observation of British people. So almost the British who ruled us after the defeat of Germans. Well, the experience was not good. Politically, being under colonialism, actually you were under domination. So there was no freedom. No freedom. Our forefathers were not free to make their own decisions, politically, economically, and socially. They were subjected under foreign rule. And there was forced labor, because when these colonialists came, they just came with for the purpose of, most of them for purpose of economic gains, making, to get raw materials for their country, for their industries. You know, that was after the Industrial Revolution in Europe. So most of them, they came for that raw materials. So our people were the one who were to work to get those things. So basically there was no freedom. The traditional structures which were existing for governing our people were dismantled, because before them, our forefathers, they have their own way of living. Yeah, they had the traditional way of administration, the structures, the kinship, they had them. But when they came, they polished everything and they put on their the system of governance. So, which really jeopardized our people. They just became laborers, no freedom, no what. There was a poll tax. You have to pay poll tax. If you don't pay, you are in trouble, and so on.
They fought relentlessly for their independence and didn't give an inch till their aims was achieved.
Because when the German got in, there was a lot of resistance. It's not just they went in and accepted by our people. No, there was a strong resistance. So you can hear famous name chiefs like Mkwawa, Chief Mkwawa. This is the one who resisted very strongly the Germany to enter in our country. But we have people like Kijekitile Ngwale. You know, our people fought in the war famously known as Majimaji. That was 1905 to 1907. That was against the German rule. Where I'm coming is actually where the war started. And some of the people I'm talking about is the Kijekitiles and the what, Kijekitile Ngwale. Those were really the one who tried to fight. But they are not, those are one alone. In every part of Tanzania, if you go there, they will tell you these chiefs, they fought very strongly. We have Chief Mirambo in Tabora, for instance. Mkwawa was from the Southern Highland, Iringa. We have several. So there was a big resistance. But later on now, the followed generation now came with like Mwalimu Nyerere. These are the people who went to school in 50s. And now they come and sensitize their fellow countrymen and women to gang up against the, now it was during now the era in various parts of Africa, and actually the independence of Ghana, 1957, I think, that sparked, encouraged the others in the continent, you see, to fight for the independence. So many leaders appeared in my country. That was led by Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, actually, who led the struggle up to the independence, and he became the first president of the country.
While transitioning from colonization to self-rule wasn't easy, the United Republic of Tanzania has come a long way, with giant strides made in various areas.
We got independence, as I said before, it was on 9th December 1961. And we became a republic in 1962. And as I said, later on we joined with Zanzibar in 1964. Now, people were free to decide their own way of living, their own way of economy. You know, during colonialism, the economy was at the hand of the colonialists. Now, after getting independence, the economy now became at the hand of our people. Yeah, at the beginning it was a state-owned economy, to try to harmonize or try to make everybody welfare society. Yeah, although somewhere we couldn't make it, we changed it to liberal economy, market economy. But at the beginning, it was a state economy. So politically, people were free to determine how our nation should be managed economically. Now it was the hand of our people. Mwalimu Nyerere and his team, they managed it to revive the economy, actually, to revive the economy of the newly Tanzania. They made the industries, they made the infrastructure, roads, and this. By the time we were getting independence, for instance, the records shows maybe we were 1 or 2 engineers. So even and on medical services, they are saying maybe we had 1 or 2 doctors. So the country was really at the scratch. Yeah. So in every aspect, politically, economically, and socially, you can see several improvements or advancements which we have made. For instance, on social services, on education. Now we have free education to everybody up to the secondary education. Yeah, free education. As he said, we had no university at independence, but now we have more than 50 universities in the country. On the medical side, we have several hospitals now. Almost every ward now has a hospital. And the policy now is children under 5, free medical treatment. And the elderly from 60 onwards, free medical treatment. But also there are insurance packages for workers and even the others who are not in the government or.
The uniqueness of people of Tanzania is deeply rooted in their history, culture, and tradition.
We have a language, Swahili language. This Swahili language originated from different Bantu languages and Arab languages is in there, Arab words, but is dominant now in East Africa. But Tanzania is almost the origin. We are the custodian of Swahili. Swahili is one of the aspects which make us really proud, because it has united us as a nation. And this is during that liberation days, Mwalimu Nyerere used it as a weapon to unite people. I told you we are more than 120 tribes. So if everyone is talking this, no communication. So Swahili was one of the aspects which he used it to unite people. But also our people very receptive, if I can say, very welcoming. Yeah. So everywhere you come across with the Tanzanian, I'm happy. I'm sure, be it in Nigeria or in America or in UK, they are always friendly.
The friendliness and willingness to assist strangers are some of the qualities that are evident in the attitude and behavior of an average Tanzanian, and this is part of the reason they keep getting repeat visitors.
Generally, I think our people are very, very friendly, as I said, very friendly and very receptive to tourists. Yeah. And that's a feedback we are getting from them as well. Okay. Yes, because they are well received. Well, it might be 1 or 2 of events, of maybe depending on somehow, and depending on the individual. And another thing is the security is high. The security is high. They are well protected, okay, in hotels where they are going for their visiting various places. There's a sufficient security, enough security for them. Unless if someone sneaks away to You know now we are human beings, and tourists, they are human beings. They want to maximize their presence in some areas so they can sneak and they go somewhere. But in most cases, really, they are well taken care of, and our people, they give them good cooperation and company.
Endowed with abundant mineral and natural resources, the Republic of Tanzania appeared to be an untapped gold mine waiting to be explored.
We have abundant resources. In the first place, Tanzania is blessed of fertile land. Our country covers about 945,000 kilometers, square kilometers. And out of that, we have water bodies. We have a lion's share of Lake Victoria, which is the second in the world, the largest second in the world. We have a good share in Lake Tanganyika, which is the deepest in the world, I think, if my memory serves me well. But we have Lake Nyasa in border with Malawi. We have a share to that. But as I told you, we have enough stretch of Indian Ocean, about 1,500 square meters. Yeah, that is stretch. Okay. So our country is gifted with those physical features, but also when you hear of Mount Kilimanjaro, it is in Tanzania. Yeah, it is in Tanzania. It is 5,000, the figures are not with me, but 5,000 meters plus tall. Yeah, with the snow cap at the top. Yeah. In Africa, it is hot, but when you are in Kilimanjaro, you will see snow at the top because it is the highest mountain in Africa. Yeah. So apart from those, we have minerals, variety of minerals. We have gold, we have diamond, we have cobalt, we have mentioned, but mostly we have unique mineral to Tanzania, which is called Tanzanite, the gemstone, Tanzanite. This is only available in Tanzania. You can buy it in America, you can buy it in India, in China, and everywhere.
Agriculture is the economic base of the country and employs the largest percentage of the country's citizens.
We have arable land, I said. We have arable land, which is the backbone, agriculture is the backbone of our economy.
The tourist attraction centers in Tanzania are impressive, which is attributable to the high volume of visitors who come into the country on a regular basis. Are the people of Tanzania doing enough to tell their stories to the rest of the world? What should potential visitors expect to see in Tanzania?
Yeah, Tanzania is gifted really with tourist attractions. Yeah, we have several. We have several national parks. I think about 8. Yes, we have Ngorongoro crater. I wish you could get a time to go to that. It is along the Rift Valley. It is like a bowl God created, and emptied there varieties of animals. Yeah, but we have Selous National Park. It's big. They are saying it's the size of France. Wow. Selous National Park. Yeah, it has all the species of wild animals. But we have also Mountain Kilimanjaro is there. I said there's a national park underneath, but also people, they use that to climb up to the top. Yeah, I welcome everybody to Tanzania. I welcome everybody to Tanzania for investment, for those who can come for investment. We have several natural resources, I told you, but come as a tourist. We have most beautiful tourist attractions in the country. Yeah, but above all, Tanzania is peaceful and political stability. Come one, come all, and they see our resources, our beauty, share with us our beauty.
Scream echoes from the valley, telling the African story.